When President-elect Trump is sworn in later this month, he will not be the first political outsider to move into the White House. Craig Boswell tells us about some other presidential mavericks who shook up the establishment.
We are change.
Donald Trump rode a wave of dissatisfaction with the government to the White House. He will be the first person elected president without ever holding a government position.
Donald Trump is perhaps the most far outsider of anyone ever to be elected president in the history of the country.
American University history professor Alan Lichtman says other notorious renegades also made it to the White House.
The first true outsider to be elected president was, of course, Andrew Jackson.
Historians say Mr. Trump has a lot in common with Jackson, a volatile but very recognizable public figure. Jackson rose to national prominence with a victory over the British during the War of 1812.
He was elected on a platform of cleaning up the mess in Washington. Does that sound familiar?
Jackson forced Native Americans from their land and dismantled the Bank of the United States, which plunged the country into a depression. This statue of Andrew Jackson will welcome Donald Trump when he takes over the White House, but other mavericks also lived here. The Republican Party put Theodore Roosevelt on the presidential ticket with William McKinley to get the New York governor out of its hair. Then McKinley was assassinated.
That damn cowboy reformer maverick became president of the United States.
Roosevelt became known as a trust buster for challenging monopolies and promising average citizens a square deal.
The next president of the United States, Dwight Eisenhower.
General Dwight Eisenhower ran for president without ever holding a political office. So did Ulysses Grant and Major General Zachary Taylor.
We are going to drain the swamp of corruption.
At 70, Mr. Trump will be the oldest person to become president. Craig Boswell, CBS News, Washington.